A Marquette Mexican restaurant will be closing permanently before the end of the month. Sol Azteca confirmed the information with us today. After messages went unreturned yesterday, we called Sol Azteca again this morning and spoke to one of the co-owners on the phone. He said the restaurant does not have a firm closing date, but must vacate the building at the corner of Washington Street and Lakeshore Boulevard by October 1st. When asked for the reason behind the closure, the owner said it was a matter involving legal services, so they could not provide a comment. According to the Michigan License and Regulatory Affairs Agency, Sol Azteca has been in business since 2013.